But yeah, this is a nice little chill witchy game. Love the moon cycles. Love it. I watched that in a while, but I did enjoy it. It's good even. It's good. It is a good movie. Magic. I'm so annoyed you can't see her head. Just imagine me, but wearing a witch's hat. Eternal void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal's isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbid me to recite. This seems dangerous. I feel like we shouldn't be doing this. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. This seems very bad. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. This all seems very dangerous and stuff that we shouldn't be meddling with. That's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? Whoa! Check out this guy. My name is Fortuna. I am a witch. Oh, you can see her there. Look how cool she is. I'm not a fan of this. Abrama, why did you summon me? Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years, that's quite some time. I feel you. I had been in prison for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. This guy. I will help you. I shall become your familia. I said that wrong because I thought it would be a different word. Thank you, Abrama. Now, get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. This seems dangerous. Should I be playing this on controller? First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you've freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course you are welcome. Is something the matter? Not really, it's just that after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane. That hurt. How is the audio? Because it's louder in-game than it was in the menu. Now, it's about on par with me. Am I fighting with it, or is it alright? Have some cocoa. Okay. I'm gonna try and get to the menu. Brilliant. Right, the music got super loud. Is that better? Game could go down maybe a tiny bit. Is that better? It's that fucking beat that... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. I like you. I like you so much, I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. I'm well aware of that. I won't back off. Alright, then let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Look at this boy. That must be the demo. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now? You are already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one. An interview so we can get to know each other. Lesson 1, admittance. Alright. The art, pixel art in this is gorgeous. I love it. Also, what is with our door down there? It's a little slip slidey. Tell me about yourself. What is your speciality? Or specialty, rather. I'm a fortune teller. Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As part of my sentence, Adana banished my tarot deck. Adana is the leader of my coven. Wow. You must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Bleak. But how are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare before the end times. Adana didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adana decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her, should you have the chance? Ooh! To be honest, the read I'm getting from Fortuna so far is, like, solid. Like, I'm gonna get my own back. In any way I could. And I think if she had the chance, she would. She would kill Adana. So I'm gonna go with yes. Yes. So you are a potential killer. I'm glad we have established that. Okay, I will help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? Pfft, no. I mean, tarot is cute, but it is too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh. Leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to which school, Fortuna? For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and fire. Oh, we love fire here. Oh no. Don't worry, it will be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy, air. I think we also have a This Is Fine emote in our BTTV, as well as the rising. I do love that emote, it's so silly. I'm digging this so far. This is cool. This is the kind of game I want to play more of. Lesson 2. Context. I have an itchy nose. I frequently have an itchy nose, though. Right, what can I do? Oh, hello. Dude. First day of school. Are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. Ha, that's cool. I like it. Today we are going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious, energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air, and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Now, for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. Hey, Candle, how you doing? As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful. Your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I'm ready. This is cool. For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? Ooh! Nobody wants to be pitied, and nobody should want to be pitied. That's kind of weird. Adored. I think she is the I want to be feared type. It's between feared or adored. That's what I'm getting, the vibe I'm getting from her. You guys can help me influence decisions if you would like. First come, first served. First person to put anything in chat gets the biscuit. If it was a literal biscuit, that would be much more of an incentive, but sadly you'll just have to deal with fake biscuits. Pretty sure somebody can conjure up a cookie emote though. Biscuit. I have more gluten-free, dairy-free biscuits on the way, so I'll be able to re-establish my Feed the Streamer points redeem soon-ish, hopefully. Fiery biscuit. Gotcha. I want to be feared. Oh, you don't hold back. I like it. Intimidation will serve your ambition well. You will be respected, but it won't be easy to earn other people's trust. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together, then. Cool. I dig the sound effects. That hurt. That felt good. Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it. But it also felt like I was tearing apart. This is kind of what you get when you mess with this kind of power. I mean, come on. Also, I love your teapot cauldron. She has a teapot cauldron. I want one. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I mean, yeah. I know. I can take it. Good. Now, focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I noticed you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there, and I will teach you to create cards. How do I... Ah, okay. So it's kind of a point and click. I don't think controller is the way to go then. Okay. Cool looking. This is the Arcane Grimoire. The Opera House, an enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. Cool. Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types. Spheres for the backgrounds, Arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbols to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now, you can only acquire air-type elements. Excuse me, because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savor your future creations. Haha. Alright. Quicksand Graveyard, a magical cemetery for the witches who dared to tamper with time. The quicksand absorbs their bodies and turns their soul into heat. Cool. Pleasant Prairie. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grasslands, inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. That's nice. That's a nice one. Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Cool. Ivalana Payash Jyothi. That sounds Indian. During the last war before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of... oh, it's a J. I should have figured that. Jivalana, Bayashi, Jyothi are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grants access to the most profound emotions. There's quite a lot of these. The road back is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. I'm gonna need a lot of drinkage. Demonic desert lands. Home of Dahlia, the daggersmith witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth sediments wake up and transform into bone demons. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bones, bodies, and innards to craft ceremonial knives. Cool. The shipwreck library. Oh, that's neat. The home of a water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. That's beautiful, actually. There's something very poetic about that. Charred battlefields, war is meaningless. It sure is. Canis Majoris, one of the largest known stars, the forbidden behemoth, was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. Yeah, we're going through all of them. Might as well. Sunset Docks. A humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. That's sad. Jade Monk's Waterfalls. Excuse me. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The giant jade monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased jade witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. Gem Skull Belt. Neat. Less than a century ago, the architect witched Greta? I think that might be Greta, actually, the way that's spelled. Maybe. Carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt, all connected by ivory walk bridges. That's metal. The rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy, allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. Neat. Nomad Sky Caravan. The best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that saw the Milky Way. Neat. Hey, Tobes. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to hurt a soul, so they only mine asteroids or planets that are unable to sustain life. No one knows what they use the mine materials for. They are happy to share their ore if you ask them with respect. It's not like any of the Titans I've read about. Look at this boy. He is my witch's familiar, obviously. Mwah. The 100-column worship. Inside the Warhorse Nebula, there's a passage to a non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? Spooky. That's badass too. Defrenia. A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so the forges are always alight. That is so cool. The Red Strings Club. That just looks like a lounge, like a 1920s lounge.
Don't turn around. Don't look at me. I have so many names. If you look at me, you will die.
He's looking at me like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know, Tobes. What am I doing? Thank you for the sound alert, Emily. Oh, a cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. That's pretty cool. That sounds like the plot of, like, I don't know, a TV show or something. They could easily make a TV show out of that plot. Forgotten Factory. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems, and it allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. And a magical post office. A magic forest realm inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars, like Toby. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion to another. Witches favour this method of communication because there is no known way to tamper with it. Alright. Step 3, select. Can I... Good. Can I just select this? Wait a minute, I think I can select. Not enough energy. Okay, so this is demo, so we probably only can select this one. Oh my goodness. So much reading! The bar kind of reminds me of the Gates of Hell in the Bayonetta franchise. Ooh, I need to play that. I'm pretty sure I own one of the Bayonetta games. There's a lot of reading. I'm gonna do it, but there's a lot. The Seed of Knowledge. Look at this guy. What's his problem? Astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of planets which harbour underdeveloped cultures like the solar system's Earth. It puts myths from other dimensions inside of mortal minds to guide and protect them. Nice. Oh, I can afford more than one of these. Oh no, I can't. I was looking at the wrong thing. Not enough energy is written right there. Oh wait, no, I can pick one of 2 of these. Right, the Harpy Herald, harbinger of newfound paths. The Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Cadamia. Interesting. Do we want to read all of these? I kind of do, but at the same time it's going to take a lot. Do we want to read all of them? I'm tired. I'm not even sure how to say that, because I'd want to say side rail, but I feel like that's not it. Seda Real, maybe? I'm not sure. No, it's a goddess in love with a snake, an ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. I mean, naturally. I'm gonna read them. I really like the lore. It's interesting. Ooh, antler-headed boy. Oh, I can pick this one too. There are some I can pick. Shamans have been taking care of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp a blur of the ideas we witches weave into the light of the stars. Cool. Pilot of the Machina cult. That's just mechs. It's just witchy mechs. The Coven of the Machina cult erected these steel golems according to the instructions detailed in the scriptures that the Beldam Automata handed to her coven after returning from a 70-year-long trip into a black hole. I mean, naturally. Where else would you find that information? The gold blower? Head, stop being weird. One of the artisans, a minor god who crafts blessed jars. Water poured from an amphora blown by the gold blower will make fruit grow out of dead soil. Wine poured from a gold vase will make mortals find love. Tea poured from a golden kettle and will inspire witches to write new spells. Cool. Wolf Mother and her children. That's a bit weird. A behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. That's kind of adorable. No, actually, pinprick pain right here. I have strained eyes. I've had strained eyes for about 3 weeks now. So, I just want my new glasses because that'll at least help. I also do just need to stop working so hard, which I hate. Duchess of Solace, also a dominatrix, no judgment. Wowza. A fairy that offers her services as a dominatrix for sorceresses lost and lost. When a witch draws her power from passion, she can reach a point at which her libido takes control. With her extensive With her extensive erotic repertoire, the Duchess of Solaces never failed to exhaust a lustful witch and return her to normal. Yeah, thank you for the hug, I appreciate it. And yeah, they should arrive sometime soon, I think, just because of the storms and the fact that they're doing the fancy screen protecting lenses. It's just taking a bit longer than it normally would. They usually say 10 days and it's usually done in about 4 days, but it has been over a week now. Please stop doing that. Okay. Pyre for the heretic. Although humanity has a long history of witch burning, they have never managed to burn a real witch. I mean, of course not. Toby. It's fine, I can still see past you. Banner bearer. Considered puny cowards, these witches know there's nothing braver than to charge onto the battlefield with a cloth instead of a sword. Alright. Forbidden door to pleasure. Witches found this door chained to the ever-expanding edges of this universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. Okay. Beware 7-year-long orgasms, guys. 7 fucking years. Jeez. The dragon. Born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed. Dragons were known for keeping treasure and grudges. That's a fucking... What a way to go, though. Yeah. And it's like, wow, I just had an orgasm for 7 years. I would like some more of that shit. Poof. Dead. Dust. Wowzer. Was it Terry Pratchett who came up with this notion, or did he derive it from somewhere else? Otherwise, nice reference. Either way, nice reference, otherwise. Fuck words, man. Harvest Oracle. A behemoth that keeps 3 of every known seed in this universe. Witches can ask for any of these seeds under oath to restock them after they collect the fruit. Should they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into the said seeds and the oracle will come to harvest them. Damn. I don't know, honestly. Fair. But it's a nice nod all the same. It's what I was trying to say and then fucked up my words because I just do that. The purple blood seagull. The last coyote gunslinger out to hunt down the scions of the purple blood behemoth throughout the vast cosmos. She feeds on their blood and extends her life to prolong her never-ending vengeance. Okay. Deerfolk Paladin. Guardians of the Deerfolk Witch Coven. Just like humans, male Deerfolk can't become witches. Unlike humans, male Deerfolk aren't blind to magic, and they give their lives for the service of their coven to protect knowledge and hunt traitors. The Bartender. He is used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look into the soul of a mortal, and he knows how to exploit it. Some of these do go hand in hand with the other cards, which is nice. Avian Dancer. Exotic dancing spirits that are summoned throughout the universe for their ability to take a celebration to levels of pure ecstasy. They have never visited planet Earth. Probably a good thing, honestly. The Florist. A very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and reading flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. Nice. And a very dapper gent, too. I assume he's wearing a scarf and that not part of his neck is just really, really pale. The Astronaut. He knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal and just for every life form. Dunaharai. I'm not sure what that means. The Fallen Hero. Heroes don't protect the people but ideals. Oof. True. A symbol of resilience and sacrifice, they can only be killed by corruption. Alright. So, do we want the Seed of Knowledge or the Harpy Herald? No, wait. Yeah, we can't afford that one. Or the Shaman. I quite like the idea of the Shaman. I'm thinking Seed of Knowledge or the Shaman. My brain. Ugh. For some reason I didn't think there'd be so much reading in this. I am gonna quickly just check out the Steam page. My brain. There it is. Shaman sounds good. Okay. Adventure interactive fiction. So it is something of a visual novel. Okay, that's fine. I should have figured that, honestly. Select. Hey, I'm making the effort to explain to you how card creation works. Don't be rude and soldier on. Oh. I did skip a bit. I didn't actually click on his dialogue to... Sorry. The golden shovel. The last bladed tool forged by the gold blower. The golden shovel is hollow so you can feel the energy resonance of the earth while you dig. Cool. There's a lot more of these. Can I afford any of these? Okay, I can afford some. Bottomless jug. Its contents are sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. Damn. The asteroid. Asteroids are astral bodies with a destination. When an asteroid is born, it is written in its core where and when it will crash. They bring fire and change. Wow. Ruby candle lamp. Unnatural crimson flames enlighten the dark paths of the mind. They shed light over hidden courage but also rage. Being called out by familiar. Yeah, a little bit. Onyx trumpet, a blatant way to announce your will and desire. The trumpet has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. That's quite sweet. Cane of sacred wood. A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes on, even the most arid soil. That's nice. Ether wings. One of the most popular spells among beginner witches, the Ether Wings spell not only allows the user to fly, but allows them to gift wings to other beings. Also nice. Glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in the trial that got Adana expelled from her former coven. Oh! So Adana was expelled from her previous coven, and now she's the leader of what was our coven. Ooh, bloody hell. Okay. Geruchtekucha, I think. Geruchtekucha? Geruchtekucha. That's a hell of a word. A magic trinket created by boiling seashells in beluga oil and marrowbone. Whatever you whisper into Geruchtekucha will transform into gossip that spreads like wildfire among mortals and witches alike. I hope you're not a beluga whale, Watered. Otherwise you'll be in trouble, a little bit. Minister of Secrets. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. Okay. Obsidian Sledgehammer. Bolts fixed to the earth by an obsidian sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head. They're often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. Nice. Fire Whip of Dominance. Ooh. A popular tool among witch summoners to tame fire elementals. The spirits do not submit because of the pain, but because of the pleasure. Of course. Igniting Saber. Blades made out of demon bones that can light on fire if you whisper the name of the beast they came from. Arbiter Book. An Arbiter's most essential tool, whatever they write in these books, is updated immediately in the Master Grimoire, and once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every Arbiter. That's pretty cool. I like that, and it's one that we can pick. I imagine there are synergies, but I don't know what they are yet. Jade Roadkeepers. The Coven of the Jade Sculptors craft these little guardians to bless their roads. Whoever walks a path blessed by a Jade Roadkeeper will be free from thieves and predators. Nice. Blue Light Torch. Eyes for the night. Pain for the wraith. Ooh, okay. The Inevitable 3. A summonable flock of legendary prey birds that can deliver any message, hunt any fugitive, and steal any trinket. Tower Shield. It protects a warrior from their ankles to their eyes, but not below that, so my feet and my forehead. A common piece of equipment for the Deerfolk Paladins. Swordfish Liquor. 1 glass will make you happy, 2 glasses will make you horny, 3 glasses will make you honest. Sounds like most alcohol to me. I'm just saying. Hunter Witch Rifle. Witches that specialize in hunting magical beasts often turn their wands into rifles. I mean, naturally. These weapons are able to shoot any magic spell sealed inside a sapphire bullet. Dark Matter Bow. We can pick quite a few of these. We'll go through them again in just a sec. An arcane bow designed to hunt spirits. It cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles and recreating William Tell's infamous shot. Nice. I often feel beluga at work, but not outside the office. How long did it take you to come up with that one? I don't hate it. Don't particularly like it, but I don't hate it. Veridis mirror. A mirror that only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often. I could do with one of them. Not that I really need a mirror to tell me when I'm fooling myself. I'm well aware, I just can't seem to stop doing it. A moment or two, I'll admit. Fair enough. Snowcat eyes. The eyes of a cat from the crystal nebula dimension. If you steal the eye of a snowcat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. It's got different hair pieces. I hate this. This is horrible. Oh, very Pan's Labyrinth with the eyeballs and the hands. Eesh. Iron Golem. Iron Servant of the Forge Planet. Alright, what can we get? We could have the Onyx Trumpet, which seems kind of goofy and kind of fun. We could have the Ether Wings, which is nice. We could have the Arbiter Book, which I'm kind of into, a little bit. The Dark Matter Bow. Yeah, that's it. Onyx Trumpet. Ether Wings. We could learn to fly, that might be pretty neat. I personally would like the book, but that's just because I'm a word nerd and I fucking love books. But what do you guys think? And the bow is the other one. If you want me to go through them again, let me know. I need to calm my throat. That was a lot of words. Not opposed, just wasn't expecting it. Although I probably should have been. Are we feeling bow or book? I'm more feeling book. Oh, fucking brain, stop it. Whatever, I'll throw you a bone. Why not? Now, build your first card. You can move the background and drag, rotate, or scale the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the size of the card. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it. Okay. How much stuff do we actually have to work with here? Okay. You want to make it look tarot-y, right? Relatively. Can I bring that to the front? I can. Alright. And I can rotate it too. Ooh! Mental. This is also the wrong way around. Can I? Ooh, I can. Great. We kind of want him to be holding both, don't we? Maybe fill that a bit more. I'm gonna put him down a bit. also got stuff out here that we can use, but... Yeah, bin that actually. Can I bin this? It doesn't seem to be letting me. Whatever, I'll just... Definitely want that. That is so cool. I mean, sure. Oh, that's really cool. I actually forgot I put the bow down in the corner. Nature's Murmur. Okay. The meaning of a card varies depending on which elements you combine. Wait, I'll read this first. Card legend. The chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through contact. Every contact. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. Dark matter arrow can't be touched but will be heard. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Guide, discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. Okay. Air elements lean towards relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies, so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Alright. Did you like it? Looks promising. Feels way more complex than tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good. We're only just getting started. It will all make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abrama. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise. Good night.